Okay, so as you guys know, I got COVID. Big fucking deal. Whatever. It's
Well,
fine.
you're raw dogging everyone you see. It's kind of inevitable.
Listen, when it comes to COVID, the most important thing is you stay positive, right? So
Okay.
I'm staying positive.
No, I don't think you.
I
you
did a
want to
ton
be
of
positive.
tests, and they all said positive, so I'm doing great.
So
All
that's
right.
not a good thing.
That checks out, I think.
Point being, though, is because we're doing a remote episode, I figured we're already remote. Why don't we open it up to the blood relatives? Open up to the Patreon subs. Open up to the boys.
I don't know.
like
that
that
sounds like it could be like anything could go wrong any second and a bad idea.
Dude, what could possibly go wrong? They're always well behaved. They're fucking.
What could possibly go wrong? Fucking Doom guy. How's that?
Okay, well,
I mean,
they're all 5 heads. It'll be fine. Look, well, I already invited them. They're already here. Actually,
you already set it up, and you're asking us for permission after the
They're
fact.
well, they're waiting. So the less we talk, we gotta stop keeping them waiting.
No.
So I'm gonna move us down.
No.
let's join. Yeah, here we go.
No, I
You're
don't.
outvoted.
Have you guys seen
Yeah,
the new
oh,
David Lynch interview where he was talking about
Is that a-
projects coming up with? It's pretty good.
Yeah, this
Maybe-
is a really
I was looking through TikTok and I heard this, but
Fucking great.
pretty good. I don't know.
I think I can maybe adjust the audio levels. We'll figure it out. It's fine.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, ladies and gentlemen. This week we didn't watch anything. This week I got COVID, and this week we're doing it remote. And this week we're going to talk to the blood relatives. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the blood rellies. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Doom Guy. Shout out to Scatman Beef. They're all chilling with us in the Discord right now. We're going to talk about what they've been watching. And, first what we've been watching. And then what they've been watching. And then
That's how it goes.
I'm going to tell you about the Patreon, which I always do up front. It's $5 a month minimum.
I have to beg.
Yep.
Part of the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Give us money is how it goes. We've got bonus content, access to the Discord, access to stuff like this, blood relative episode, a sick Discord community. Come hang out. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. If you could join
And
for
shouts
this,
to Chris for getting COVID, dude. Great job, man.
Yeah,
made it
don't
Way
you
to
love
wear
this
your
episode.
fucking mask,
don't
dude.
you? Okay, don't you love how there's shame in COVID? As if I did anything wrong besides go to work and stay home. That's all I
that's
did.
wrong.
Oh yeah.
You went.
My
you went
bad.
to work.
Man, way to go. Way to go. I'm sure you're really quarantining as well.
Yeah.
You fucking liar.
Yeah.
You know what? And I want to say this. I want to put this out there. I'm pretty sure the timing of Chris's COVID diagnosis, it's a little sketch.
What do you mean? What are you
It's a
talking
little
about?
suspect, because
As we all,
There's
the most
nothing.
anticipated
I've been so
thing-
bored. I've been so bored in quarantine this week.
sure, yeah,
Got nothing to do.
Nothing.
nothing to do besides play Elden Ring for 47 hours.
What's Elden
dude.
Ring? That sounds. Is that a video game?
Okay, all right.
That's
It's a
You know,
board
man,
game.
This is
Okay.
a little ridiculous that
Yeah.
you're claiming a COVID diagnosis,
Okay.
a positive COVID diagnosis, yet you've been playing Elden Ring for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days.
Well, I definitely didn't pay somebody on Wish that had COVID to cough in my mouth. That's absolutely ridiculous of you to accuse me of that.
Jesus,
Specifically on Wish.com for $5. I did not do that. That's fucking egregious of you, actually.
You didn't even get good COVID. You got wish COVID. It's like do you even cough? Do you even
That's
feel
just
like shit?
SARS.
It's
You have SARS now.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I'm home and I'm sick, and we're doing a remote episode because of it. And Elden Ring is great, by the way, 10 out of 10. But moving right along, so let's get into what else do we need to do. We did Patreon, we pitched the shit. What else do we do up front? Intro. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I'm Alex Wilson.
Guys,
Hi, I'm Grant.
Box Set Boy, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Box Set Boy.
What's up? How's it going?
Observe the box sets.
And I'm Beef.
And we got Beef. And finally,
Beef boy.
With
I'm Doom Guy or Dom.
the dominant.
the notorious wrong person, Doom Guy, is here. Is here on the
I'm not giving
episode.
that much credit.
So stoked. Doom guys here.
So we basically,
Right, yeah.
basically what we're going to do this episode is we're going to talk about what we've been watching, Josh, Alex, and I, and then we're going to pull them into a little private channel and discuss what they've been watching. So who wants to kick it off this week? Josh, Alex, me?
I'll kick it off. Fine. You said my name.
I'll twist your leg.
Here I come. Here I fucking come. All right. So I watched 6 episodes of 8, and I do not think I'll be finishing it. The Shrink Next Door,
The Shrink Next Door.
What is this?
starring Paul Rudd and Will Ferrell.
Oh, is this
Now-
the no, I'm sorry. This isn't the this isn't the Apple TV Plus one, is it?
Alex can confirm that this is in fact an Apple TV Plus series.
Alex,
Why
you-
would I be able to confirm that?
Well,
You
just,
know that
well,
I'm
I'm-
boycotting them
No,
out
that's
of
your
pure
favorite streaming service.
principle. No,
It's
it's
your
like
favorite streaming service.
in the sense that Malaysian Airlines is my favorite airline, sure.
well,
So let me say this. In regards to this Apple TV series, I feel like I, for the most part, do like all of the Apple TV Plus content so far. We had Swan Song, which is really good. The Morning Show, I've talked about numerous times. The Shrink Next Door is, I mean, it's got a great cast. Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, Catherine Hahn is in it. Shouts to Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
But fuck, if you ever wanted to really hate Paul Rudd, this is the show to watch, man. He is fucking insufferable in this show.
Really?
him
Which
as an
means
actor or the
he's-
character?
The character is
Okay.
insufferable, but it kind of makes you hate the actor too because he's so good at what he's doing. The acting is on point, but like I'm pretty underwhelmed overall. Like it's
After you've watched
Slow
6
moving.
out of 8 of
Yeah.
them.
75% of the show and you just not feeling the ending.
I mean, I'm at this point I'm like watching them to get through it and I'm not like ready to finish the show. Does that make sense? Like I
That's
feel
a
like I'm
shame.
gonna drop it.
That's we need to normalize quitting shows. Like I quit Archive 81 like halfway through. I was like, this is a chore. I'm not like excited to watch the next
Exactly.
one. I'm
You
just
just
like
drip feed the crucial information to where you're like, fuck, I guess I'll watch the next one. Yeah.
exactly like I'm sick of getting breadcrumbed for 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours, like where it's like I got Elden Ring to play, I got things to do. Oh, hey Rick, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Rick,
Hey there, everybody. How's everyone doing in here, huh?
Oh,
great.
swell.
Marketing manager Rick just came in off the top ropes, basically saying,
Do you have anything to sell, Rick?
Quite a few things here, actually. So I'm loving the new setup here. I love that we took the inspiration, got the kids involved, We over here at the office sat back down one day and we said, what's the best-selling TV show on earth? Because podcasts are basically the next talk show. So we looked over and we said, oh, yeah, that lovable bitch Oprah. So we wanted to get the people involved just like Oprah. The crowd's there. They don't really do nothing and no one really gives a fuck about them, and you get a car. So now we're here with the Discord, kind of broke as fuck buy merch. And
are you saying we need to give them a car? Because that's not in the budget.
no. You're hearing me wrong here, Sonny Boy. We need to give them a figurative automobile.
More of a Wendy Williams type than an Oprah.
It's more of a feeling that like an emotional like we need to move them emotionally, like with the like metaphorically.
Them giving us their watch list is another form of gifting them, right?
You're gifting your watch list to the listeners there, eh? But now with bringing them in, they're going to get to enjoy being part of the content.
Okay.
I love it.
So by
I
siphoning
love it.
content
Great
from
idea,
them,
Rick.
Thanks.
from them, we are giving to them. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the gas companies,
Okay.
All right.
So Rick, because you joined late, just give you an update. What we're gonna do is we're doing our watch list, and then we're gonna drag up after we do our Josh, Alex, and I are gonna do our watch list. Everybody can talk about it. We're then going to move to a private channel, and everybody's gonna drag. We're gonna drag them up individually and talk about what they've been watching. So feel free to hang. You can discuss our watch list, etc. You have any more marketing ideas?
I think you know what I'm going to be doing here, buddy. Let me get ahead of that. I got to launch up old Elden Ring here.
Okay, here it is again. Elden Ring. Again with the Elden Ring. Everyone's just so obsessed with Elden Ring. It's so annoying.
Everybody, Chris.
Oh,
Josh has been
everybody.
playing it.
Oh, listen to COVID boy over here. He got a little COVID, little sicky wicky. All of a sudden, he's gonna have to give us shit. He's
Okay.
in a bad mood. He needs a stool.
Well, it was you who actually tried to Venmo me because you were like, "Hey, I really need some time off work. Would you mind coming over and coughing my mouth?" And I was like, "No, dude. I got this guy from Wish coming. Like, I'm not selling that. I'm not selling." And
First off, if you think you're setting your grimy foot in my house, I got another thing coming, all right? I offered to come over to your house there, buddy. We'll
Okay.
settle down.
well,
How is that better?
point being, you're
Nice,
not
nice,
you're not
nice.
gonna get the time off to play Elden Ring that you want, all right?
Oh, that's okay.
I need at least 20 more marketing ideas from you before I come over to your house and cough in your mouth. Anyways, Josh, how's the show you've been watching?
I'm dropping it. It's a decent show, not compelling though, and I feel like I don't know, just not worth it. I don't feel like it's worth finishing. It is based on a true story. And I feel like I just need to Google it and finish that plot in my mind and call it a day.
So 2 episodes left and you're still gonna bail.
Yeah, I'm really just done with it.
Fuck.
I'm
Man.
fine.
You wouldn't recommend
Big
it then?
fine. Unless you literally have nothing better to do in your life.
Has
go
anyone here heard of this? Anyone seen it? Heard of it?
No, it's the first time.
Yeah, the thing about like
Yeah.
the Apple
Which
TV and like what's it called, Josh?
The Shrink Next Door, starring Paul Rudd, Will Ferrell.
I feel
I
like
still can't get it to connect to my TV, so I'm struggling over here.
wait, Apple, you're having trouble with Apple
I
TV?
can't get Apple TV.
Yeah, because it's bullshit and it's a nonsense app. And by the way, the fact that they would make the Shrink Next Door and not Honey, I Shrunk the Shrink doesn't make any sense to me.
Hey.
So yeah, the thing about the streaming services like Apple TV, Showtime, and all those, like, I feel like there's so many now. Like, shows will just come out. Like, Paul Rudd is in this. I have never even heard of this. Where it's like there's no advertising anymore anywhere. They just drop content, like out of the
Pretty sure there
blue.
was a Super Bowl ad for it.
Yeah, but who
Was-
watches the Super
Never
Bowl?
saw it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nobody watches the Super Bowl.
Like 5 or 6 people.
I only watched the halftime show.
Exactly.
Hey, that halftime show was good though.
Yeah.
Halftime show was really good.
I thought that was a Jurassic Park trailer with all the dinosaurs that were performing. Am I right? Yeah, fucking
Oh,
Got him.
get fucking wrecked. Anyways,
No, you
that was
didn't
our
like
childhood.
50 Cent being hung by his legs, 50 pounds overweight, huffing and puffing through his verse.
yeah, that was really funny. Actually, I was like, who put this fucking like this
Dude, I felt bad for 50.
homie? Yeah, he's
Everyone
like,
was just roasting his shit, and it was like, damn, dude.
So I just played the Super Bowl.
yeah.
Like,
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire with vitamin water. I think he'll be fine.
I'm a billionaire, but now I'm upside down.
Yeah, he's like, no amount of money can get you out of doing shit like this. God damn
yeah.
it. So anyways, anything else on your watch list, Josh?
Yeah, one more thing, and I gotta high recommend this bad boy. We're doing Ted K for our next episode. Well, not the next episode. We have to postpone that one. But I was in a Sharlto Copley mood. And if you guys aren't familiar with Sharlto Copley, he's a fucking great actor, dude. He was in District 9. He's in Hardcore Henry. He's just a fucking amazing actor. And I checked out this little film that I've never watched before from 2010, called The A-Team, dude. Starring Liam Neeson's, Bradley Cooper,
Oh, shit.
Quentin Rampage Jackson, and
Yeah,
Sharlto
I've really
Copley
never seen
as-
that.
I remem's that movie.
Dude,
I remember
That
Yeah,
movie's
that came
fucking
out.
good.
Yeah, it's not
it's
bad.
really fucking good. It's
What is
so
it?
dumb.
It'd be a film.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
film.
it's 100% it's cinema. It's fucking awesome. The chemistry of the A-Team together, like, they're fucking fantastic. Bradley Cooper is like he's just great, and Liam Neeson's, who I'm not like a big fan of. Like, he's not a big draw for me. I liked the Gray I liked I don't know, just a few of his. Of course, the first Toucan is great, Toucan, if you will. But the A-Team is hard as shit. It is so fun, and I will put all of those special effects, CGI, all of that up against any Marvel film right now, and it surpasses it, dude. It's so much fun.
Wow.
They literally fly a tank, and it is the funnest thing
Oh,
you will
yeah.
ever.
Fuck yeah.
So it's quite
Yeah,
literally
there's a whole
about the
sequence.
A-Team, right? Like the classic. It's a remake of
Yeah,
the A-Team.
it's the classic A-Team. And they meet every like goofy trope that the TV show does too.
That's so awesome.
Casting Bradley Cooper as Face is one of the best adaptations of a character, because that's really all Bradley Cooper is good for, which is being a good-looking guy, and that's really the best way you can use this character.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. His character is great, and then of course Sholto Copley as like the crazy I don't know what his character does. His name is Murdoch, but like he's
the
essentially
pilot.
like the man that he's the pilot, but he's like constantly the man in disguise. Like he'll do different voices and is kind of like wacky and crazy, but like his character is like turned up to 100, man. He's so fucking awesome in that movie. Jessica Biel, who I'm a big fan of, obviously.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, from Sinner
the
season
Sinner
2.
season 2. Sinner season 2, yeah, Jessica Biel.
Which is where you're
Great.
supposed to start.
Yeah.
Yes, supposed to start with season 2, then go back to season 1. That's a whole thing. If you're a true five-head cinephile, you understand.
Yeah.
But
Spoilers.
big shout to A-Team.
Star Wars started on season 4, so
Yeah, season 4. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, if you've been to film school, you never start a story chronologically. That's just basic plot. Like that's
Boring.
plot
it's
101.
too predictable. The
It's
kids
lessons
nowadays
in
Doesn't
war.
make sense.
they don't even TikTok
Exactly.
that shit.
Yeah.
I honestly, now thinking about it, I should have waited for The Shrink Next Door season 2. Then maybe I would have enjoyed
Yeah, it would've
season
been
1
better.
more.
Exactly. Exactly.
But anyways, that's it for me.
Nice.
All right, Alex, you don't have to have a watch list
sorry.
every week, by the way, if you don't want to.
A-Team is available on Amazon Prime, by the way. Sorry.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Now I will watch it because it's not on Apple TV Plus. Because that's
All
a
right.
garbage app that I
It's
do not
bad.
endorse.
Ah, so you
bad
you
app.
do realize now that the Plus at the end of Apple TV is the streaming service. So we've made
because
progress.
It's the dumbest fucking stupid shit ever, because why would you have an Apple TV, which is a physical product you can purchase? And the only way, by the way, you can stream an Apple TV Plus TV show, unless you have a game console, which, if you're a boomer, why would you have that?
Mm-hmm. It's not the
So,
only way, but it's
I don't
okay.
think
We wouldn't
they're-
expect you to know that.
Hi, marketing
Fair point, Alex.
expertise here. I don't think they're trying to reach out to the boomer market. That one's kind of going under
Oof.
I mean, eventually, yeah. But that's
in the ground.
I've been watching. I've been continuing Love Is Blind, and I'd like to start out by doing my impression of Shane from Love Is Blind.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We're ready. Go ahead.
Yep.
So for the
Incredibly
vision,
relatable. We've all seen the show.
so for the visual listeners, he just got really close to the camera with his eyes. I don't know.
His eyes are
Is he blind?
no, they're enormous. He's always like, just his face is this 24/7, just wide eyed. He looks. I don't want to say insane.
Deer in headlights.
Yeah.
So for the folks that
Um,
haven't seen it, what is Love Is Blind?
Love is Blind is a genius concept where you take two people who can't see each other, and the only way for them to see each other is to make them get married to each other. And it's genius.
It's terrible.
This sounds like a business idea that you've made, Alex. Did they?
I
they
wish
steal your
I made-
idea? Oh, okay.
No, I can safely say they didn't steal this from me, but I wish I came up with it because I feel like I just missed out on a golden egg.
So this is which season of Love Is Blind you're on?
I think 2.
Okay.
I didn't watch the first one, or maybe I did and I just forgot about it, but
Also possible.
not as memorable.
Okay.
But this season is quite good, along with Love Is Blind Japan. It's great.
Have you finished it all? This is the second week it's been on your watch list.
Nope.
Great.
Watching it slowly.
Okay. So just drip feeding garbage reality TV into your mouth. Got it.
Yeah. Also Elden Ring, but I also
mean, that's
started.
better than what he usually does.
You know, I try to improve
It's
myself.
usually like a
I make
bukkake of
improvements.
garbage TV.
Okay.
Mm,
I don't know what that is.
it's a cultural reference, Chris.
Okay. Is that like an Elden Ring thing?
Mhm.
No, the Germans did it.
Oh.
Moving right along, Alex. Anything else on your watch list?
Yes. The sequel to the TV show Vikings, which was really, really good. Vikings Valhalla on Netflix, and this is not as good.
Wait, so it's connected to the original Viking show,
Yes.
and you watched that also?
Like 4 episodes in, and it's okay. It's not as good as Vikings, the original one.
Okay, but you have
You
seen the
watched
original.
all of the Vikings original?
Okay, so you're 4
Really
episodes
cool.
in, and you're gonna finish it because you finished everything.
Nah, I'm probably not gonna finish it.
Okay, normalize
Which is-
abandoning shows you're not interested in.
Yeah, not feeling it really.
Word. Anything else on your watch list? That's on Netflix, by the way, right?
Yes.
That dropped.
No,
that,
nothing else.
that dropped like this week, right?
Yeah, I think on Friday or Thursday or something.
Word. Anything else on your watch list, Alex?
No.
Okay, not bad. Not bad this week. All right. My watch list for the week. I'm continuing Euphoria. I think everybody's been talking about it, so I'll just graze over it. But Euphoria is it's
You
amazing.
mean glaze over it?
What's that?
You mean glaze over it?
It's so when you graze over something like a horse, like when they just nibble on the grass, like just
Okay,
a little
got it.
bit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna graze
Yes,
over this.
nibbling.
So yeah, Euphoria. Everybody's talked about it. There's not much else to say besides like, have you guys noticed that nothing happens? Like it's
absolutely.
all angst. It's all internal. It's all vibes. It's literally like cinematography and vibes. Like
I haven't seen it.
plot wise, what has happened? I don't want to spoil it much, but like there's not like a nothing being worked towards in a way. It's just like literal surviving high school.
Yeah,
which-
it's like there was
Yeah.
a fight in episode 1, and then like it's just people's thoughts and feelings since
Yeah.
then.
And then every now and then Nate's like, "No, babe, I love you," and then like we're back to vibes, which
There's a person named Nate.
yeah, it's a great show. I mean, like I'm not dogging on it, but like,
I like that Rick's like, Nate, count me out.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I think I've known one Nate my whole life. I was like, for some reason that was not a common name.
The other thing on my watch list, Drive My Car. It's Oscar nominated for Best Picture, so I checked it out. It's it's very long. For this is heads up for anyone checking it out. It's like 3 hours. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal acting. I will say it's a little tedious for my taste. Like as an editor, I was like, there was a lot of redundant stuff in there for me, where it was like, this is fluff, this is fluff, this is fluff. And when you have a 3 hour runtime, you kind of got to justify it. While the movie was really good, I see why it's a Best Picture nom. It was great. It was a bit of a chore for me to get through, but man, is it good. It's good, but it's like 3
3 hours
hours,
is a
man.
It's a big ass.
For like a drama Best Picture nom, that's a long fucking time. Like for that sort of tone.
Yeah,
When you're
unless
thinking of
unless you're, Lord of the Rings and Epic or the Batman, which comes out next week, you shouldn't be 3 hours.
Oh shit, does it?
Yeah, I got Christina to watch Fellowship of the Ring with me this week. I forgot to mention that. But
Nice.
about 2.5 hours into it, she just went, Jesus fuck, how much of this is there left? And I was like,
Wait until
I get
Return
it.
of the King, when it ends 4 times.
yeah,
Dude.
I didn't even bother putting on the extended edition because that's a whole extra hour. It's 4 hours of Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
it's egregious. Anyways, Drive My Car was very good. Ali Wong's new special, Don Wong, on Netflix was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Very good.
And if you're a fan of Ali Wong, you know what you're getting into, and it was really good. Ozark Part 1 Season 4 is
Yeah.
dude.
Why are you cringing
Mhm.
at it?
I am very much not a fan of Ozark. I watched like maybe half of the first season
What?
and was like,
It's weird
This
for you
is
to have
just-
such a wrong opinion.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm in that boat with
What
you.
me?
I didn't get it. Didn't care about anybody in the show,
Wow.
and I felt like it was a little like just done, just overdone. I feel like I've seen this show 1,000 times, and then
It is like
I'm all set.
it's Breaking Bad starring Jason Bateman with David
Yeah.
Fincher cinematography, and
Mhm.
like
With
Exactly.
money laundering.
yeah, and that's what it
Breaking
is.
Bateman.
It's what?
Breaking Bateman.
Exactly. So, and if you know that going in, I feel like if you're a Breaking Bad fan and like that's all you expect, then it's great. But I mean, I went in pretty skeptical, honestly. And you know me, where it's like if I'm not sucked by the pilot, or the first few episodes, like the show's got to suck me, and it kept me going to each and every one of them. So
Mhm.
like, it was great. I mean, I can't wait for part 2, season 4. I'd say it's a worthy, so it's worth checking out. I'm surprised you didn't like it, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just too soon for me after Breaking Bad to like have another show that's sort of of
Maybe,
the same ilk.
I can see
And
that.
I was like, yeah, you can't compete with Breaking Bad on that fucking level.
Mm-mm.
So I think mostly I was offended by it, and I was like, I think I'm all right. I think I'm set.
I get it.
Understandable.
I think it does get better though. Like after season 1, I feel like 2 and 3,
For sure.
it's really picks up. So
And
but
then
it's like,
I saw
you
this.
gotta get through it.
Sorry, I saw this TikTok about like the current season and how they had to edit a CG or a
They
still of
superimposed.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah, superimposed Jason Bateman into a
I saw
scene
that
because
one.
like he wasn't available,
Yes.
and
He's
he's
just
just like literally staring, and he
Yeah.
doesn't move at all, doesn't blink, and Laura Linney is
It'll-
talking, and it's just a still superimposed of Jason
Yeah,
Bateman, and
They
it's
just used
super
the
awkward.
skill of them.
As I like to call him, JPEG Bateman.
He's just like,
JPEG Bateman.
That's that CW CGI right there, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm fine.
Okay, well, I think it's great, and we can't all be right here on the
Moving
show.
on.
We're moving on.
Moving on.
That's all I've been watching, so that's it for our watch list. We're gonna open it up to the blood relatives one by one. We're gonna move up to the private channel, and discuss what you guys have been watching. So sit tight, and we'll move you on up. All right, be right back. I need water.
Son of a bitch.
I need
You ever
wa-
you fucking hate Chris?
Yeah. I think he might be the worst person I know.
You guys know these headphones are wireless, right? These
Oh,
they
what?
stay in my head. Yeah, it's like
What?
it's like a wireless headset situation, so I can hear everything you guys were
no
saying.
way.
Right?
Weird.
was
Maybe
talking-
there was a
talking about
glitch or
different
something. Sometimes there's a glitch that makes it sound like there's different words.
Sometimes there's a
I was
glitch
talking
where your
about-
friends talk shit about you on Discord.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I was talking about Chris Collinsworth, dude. The NFL
the football
broadcaster.
announcer. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Okay, cool.
PP.
God, Josh is such a fucking asshole, dude. Like,
I think I hate him actually.
I think I hate him more than
More
myself
than-
and the other person you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I just think, like, on a list of bad people, who else is on it?
It's like Pol Pot, Mao Zedong, Josh. Easy.
Vladimir Putin.
Yep. He's getting up there.
Yeah. Wow. That was the quickest piss I've ever seen. Actually, he's
Yeah.
wait,
did
he's
you
back.
just
He's back. He's back.
shotgun?
Hey,
Hey,
man.
what's up, Josh?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome
Hey, what's up, guys?
back. Hey, how was your
Not
pee?
much.
You guys aren't hating me, are you?
That's funny, dude.
No, that would be crazy. No. Why do you say that?
Okay.
Alex, you good? Do you need a break or anything before we?
Yeah, let me go grab another beverage.
Okay, sure. Dude, what a fucking asshole, man.
What a fucking piece of shit.
What a
dude.
piece of shit, dude. Like, I'm
Grade A USDA choice asshole
just
butt, dude.
like, oh, I gotta go grab another beverage because he knows, like, he's clearly. Oh, he's back. Hold on.
Yeah, clear, just the most clear
Hey,
and
what's up,
precise
guys?
piece of shit ever.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Welcome back.
It's so good to see you guys. I enjoy this so much.
I know. Like when we all get together as friends. Are you good? Is that a Theragun?
Yeah. You
What do
ever had one of these bitches?
Dude,
No,
you ever
I
put
ca-
that on your fucking labia, bro.
Bruh. The shit pops off.
Imagine punching her asshole with that.
Listen to this.
Put the microphone's down there. Yeah. Hell yeah! Put it on the microphone. Have it hit the microphone. Okay, I regret that. Okay.
It was worth it, I think.
All right, shall we open it up to the blood rallies? Let's get these motherfuckers in here. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most OG members of the Discord, one of the first to be in the Discord.
I want to say, like, signed up on day one. Day one,
Yeah.
dude.
Beef with a Side of Sadness was the original moniker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's gone through many changes.
Many iterations, many sequels. We've got Scatman Beef here to talk about what he's been watching.
What's
Well,
up,
Beef,
guys?
do you want to
Hello.
introduce yourself to the family, or are you just going by Beef?
Yeah, I mean, I will. So, of course, my name is Beef on Discord. Actual name is Brian, but I probably joined the Discord after I discovered your guys's, I think it was Parasite episode.
Nice.
It was either Parasite or it was Ford versus Ferrari. Only because this was the first podcast I'd ever found that had like sound cues in it, and I thought it was fucking hysterical.
Really? Like
Nice.
we had drops in there. That was the first one.
You had drops. Josh was always on point with the drops, so I was
Nice.
like,
Ah,
I gotta be a part of this.
You know, when you're as good as I am, and you have to put up with the amount of bullshit from my co-hosts.
You were nice
Um,
and humble for about like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you got to the bragging.
I mean, you also had Alex with the fucking business talk too. That also brought me in. I think.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur.
Whatever,
Cocksmokers.
man.
Yeah, cocksmokers.
Cocksmokers is still so good.
That's
Every
good.
single
Thank
time
you.
I see that clip.
Okay, so Josh, you got a reason from Josh, a reason from Alex. Anything else?
I think that's it. I think
Anything
that's
else?
Yeah,
it.
I think we can move
to
on
watch
from
list.
there.
Okay, all right.
I think Chris is the most relatable out of all of them because he seems kind of like a guy that just stays
There
hunched
it
into
is.
his own apartment.
Yeah. Okay.
Same like me.
Okay. Well, not quite. Not quite.
You're
a
right. He
compliment.
is a guy that just doesn't like have a life or like do things. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you're right.
He's just like
So that
just a
started.
guy in his apartment. Yeah, that's really relatable. I think.
That
He's
started
just
like,
a guy in an apartment.
tonally. That started like a compliment, and then it ended with he exists in an apartment.
He lives in a liminal space away from other beings.
He's relatable in the sense that he is living in a home. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words. So,
Shout out to you not being
Guy had
homeless.
to go for his own apartment.
so
So,
Beef-
Beefy Boy, what are you watching, man?
To be honest, I went a little three head this entire month. I haven't really been watching anything like movie related.
Okay.
I think in the Discord I shared that I'd watched the live action Scooby Doo's. I was just trying to get some.
Oh,
nostalgia.
nice.
And those are fucking James Gunn screenwriting, A+.
Really?
Didn't know that.
James Gunn wrote the screenplay for both of those.
Whoa! I did not
One-
know that.
I didn't
And
know that
Monsters
either.
Unleashed.
I watched The Proposal, which good movie. And then
That's is that Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
Yeah,
yes, and
that's a
then-
great movie.
That's a good
That's
three-head
a five-head.
rom-com.
Yeah,
I know
It's been
actors
a
in
fun
lots of
time.
movies.
What else have I been watching? Been watching a lot of Family Guy, to be honest.
Classic.
Yeah,
It's a classic.
been really watching all those episodes.
What season are they on? Like 45?
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's like 18.
Insane.
nuts.
It's wild that it's been going on for so long.
I heard that
And
stuff
hasn't
like-
it been canceled like 5 or 6 times?
I think twice.
Oh,
I think 2 times is the magic number for all their shows. They're just like Futurama. So
Yeah. Well, Futurama's coming back, which
yeah.
I should be excited about, but I'm not really, just because it ended on such a high note.
Yeah. Plus, they're trying to figure out ways to not bring Bender
Here's
back.
your reminder. Take Dayquil.
Typical.
Hey,
So,
Chris, you should
Here's
take
your
your Dayquil.
reminder. Take Dayquil.
oh shit! Did Alexa just go off?
You don't even.
I don't even hear it's plugged in. Listen, I worry about too many things, and sometimes I don't hear all of the things because the way I set stuff up.
For my ears.
that is such a random reminder. Hey, dude, take Dayquil.
I have it set up
Dayquil.
for every
Who takes-
4 hours.
Who takes Dayquil and not NyQuil?
So-
You nerd.
I take
Listen,
both, but
I'm passed out.
okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna do that in a minute, but before I do that, we're gonna talk about a little bit more of what you've been watching. The Proposal. When did that movie come out? Do you know?
2010?
2008,
Solid,
maybe.
solid era.
I'm gonna look it up.
That was like,
2009.
I feel like that was towards the end of the era where comedies were like big budget successes.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like romantic comedies, I mean. So it's
Facts.
what was it? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That was like a gigantic box office success. And then they started making all of these movies that
Fool's
were
Gold.
Yeah, that were in line with that.
Like,
Fool's Gold, fucking something, Leaving My Parents' House, some shit like that. I don't remember.
Devil Wears Prada. That was another one that was like.
Yeah.
That's a
huge.
solid as fuck movie.
That's a really
I
good
want to
movie,
say, in the scheme of like comedies, and I don't know if that's like necessarily a romantic comedy, but like that is 4-3. That is a really, really solid movie in that genre for sure.
I could always watch Devil Wears Prada, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, do you want to play the actor game with Ryan Reynolds?
Ooh.
You down?
Yeah.
All right. You know what
All
we're
right,
doing?
let's go.
Kick us off.
The Proposal.
Josh.
Let me do Deadpool.
Alex.
Free Guy.
Waiting.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
Ryan Reynolds. Van Wilder.
Nice. Ryan Reynolds. He's a man. He's in movies.
Yes.
He's been in. Just Friends.
Red Notice.
Nice.
I'm out. I fucking can't think of anything.
Damn, beef is out. Josh.
Beef, if you've ever been one of those guys that's listened to the show and been like, why can't they think of more Denzel Washington movies? Now you know
Oh yeah, no,
how fucking hard it is when you're under the gun, as it were. So
We're
Ryan
basically
Reynolds,
like rescue operation people. Like, it's so stressful.
Yeah, this is like first
Seriously.
responder level. I get PTSD
Yeah.
from this game sometimes.
no doubt. Ryan Reynolds was also in The Safe House.
Nice.
Josh
X-Men.
Zoa, our biggest sponsor on the show.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I'll take it. Buried.
Yeah, I guess.
Fine.
What do you say, Josh?
I said fine. Chris?
Buried.
He said Buried.
Oh, Buried. Oh.
You're just trying to buy time. You're like, what is it?
Shit. Blade Trinity.
I didn't even know he was in that.
Me either.
I'm out.
I'm out. Josh, you have one more? Secure the dub?
One more Ryan Reynolds film. I feel like I got a few. I just can't think of any fucking titles, man.
Well, you already won. It's fine. Alexa, what are some Ryan Reynolds movies?
Everything we
To
just
control
said.
a video device with your voice,
Okay.
you need to
Alexa,
connect
shut
it-
up.
I can give you some. The main one that I think we all missed was Green Lantern.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, Six Underground, Detective Pikachu,
Oh,
Damn
shit.
it.
R.I.P.D.
The
Yeah.
classic
Oh, that's
R.I.P.D.
Alex's favorite movie.
That's a classic.
You love R.I.P.D.
It's
That's
look,
Alex's favorite fucking movie.
they're not just taking names, they're taking names and organs.
Thank you, Beef, for your watch list. I think we'll wrap this one up, and then we'll get somebody else to hop in. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting.
Of course.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for participating in this episode as well. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Everything that Chris said,
Much
but like
appreciated.
to another degree, to a greater degree
Okay.
than how more than Chris feels, essentially.
Hang on. Before I
He's
go,
just a guy in an apartment, honestly.
Right.
If we're being honest.
He's just
Okay.
a guy that owns an apartment. Can Alex give me a business idea before I go?
I think
Oh,
so. It's a horror movie about a possession. It's someone's aunt gets possessed. It's called Antichrist. So
God damn it.
Appreciate it.
That's an A24 movie for sure.
That's an 24 for sure.
Okay.
sequel to Lamb.
Yeah, yeah.
English in it.
All right.
Thank you, Beef.
Thank you, Beef.
Thank
man.
you.
Take care. God, what a
Chris,
fucking
I really
dick.
like.
Fucking loser.
What an asshole. Ladies and gentlemen of the Discord, the box set boy, the original collector of
shit.
boxes, Grant is
Hi,
here.
how's it going?
What's up, Grant?
It's
up?
fucking G, dude. Happy birthday to G.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The
Back
biggest.
to your
birthday
point.
this week.
Back to your point, Chris. I do think that the Germans were the bad guys in World War II. I disagree
Okay,
with you.
you're making that up. That's
Oh my god.
that's not what we were talking about before you got here, Grant. That's not at
Oh,
all
yeah.
what's going on.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Chris, I think you do have a wrong opinion on this, though. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously
Okay.
the Germans
Wrong
were
people
in the
starring
wrong.
me. I guess. Okay.
They
Anyway.
weren't just good guys doing bad things.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
you
sad.
know, when you learn in film school, there's like anti-heroes and heroes. I won't get into it, but you know.
Oh, there's also bad guys. You know, you left that out,
Yeah.
but it's not a big deal.
Arguable. Anyways, one of the biggest supporters of the show in the community Discord, Grant, the original box set boy, is here.
Yee.
First,
And Grant, I noticed you're not wearing your film school hat. That's fucking weird.
Well, you know, some people just take a while to ship things out, and
oh,
not anyone.
yeah. So there's certain people that are in charge of shipping, and that's not me, and that's not Alex. So I just don't know why that didn't get to you on time.
Well, here's the thing. There was a fucking ice storm. Okay, guys.
So anyways, Grant, first of all, thank you for being a supporter and a Patreon subscriber and all the things you do for the community and everything for the pod. How did you hear about the show?
I think it was through TikTok. Actually, it was a clip, and my cousin sent it to me because he knows I'm into movies and everything, and he was like, "Hey, I think you'd like these guys. Like, they're funny. They seem, whatever. Like, check this clip out." And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is sick." And I wasn't listening to podcasts really at all, and so I started listening probably at the beginning of last summer.
Oh wow!
What was the
awesome.
clip? Can I ask?
Oh, I cannot remember. It was just like, it might have been one that you guys like went viral for, probably. Because if he was seeing it, I'm sure it was like on his page. You know?
Yeah, we've had a few
Blow it
takeoff
up.
on there. Yeah, shout out to
But-
TikTok for getting us out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, that
Yeah.
was like kickstarted our little community.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So without further ado, what have you been watching, Grant?
I haven't been watching a ton recently, but I'll back it up probably like 2 weeks maybe. And I think I mentioned it in the Discord, but I watched the Aliens director's cut
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh.
because I got it on Blu-ray,
Yeah.
Shout out physical media.
Yes, big shout out to physical media. And Grant is a giant proponent of physical media, and you kind of got me back into collecting physical media again, dude. And yeah, man,
What?
like it's the difference in watching a movie that you care about on a Blu-ray or 4K or whatever it is versus just like finding it on Amazon or something like that, like and
Right.
streaming it. There's a big fucking difference from like actually grabbing the disc, putting it in your player, and it's just a different vibe. And also, even if you are streaming, let's say Netflix 4K, you are losing about 20 times the quality that you would get in a just a standard Blu-ray, not even a 4K.
Yeah.
So just shouts to physical media, dude, and thank you again for kind of influencing me in that direction again, man. And my collection is building again because of you.
Well, I love to see it. I love your collection posts and everyone. You know, I think someone else was posting in the Discord yesterday about movies they picked up, some Michael Mann movies. So that was cool to see. But yeah, to your point, I mean, even streaming a 4K, it's just like the difference is there between you know that, and even a Blu-ray to a 4K disc. Like I believe a Blu-ray file is usually about 1.5 to 2 gigs in size, but a Bluray is like 7, or a 4K disc is like 7 to 9 gigabytes. Of space. So there's a
it's all. I mean,
difference.
There's resolution and data rate. Like we won't get into it. Like as an editor and as a film school graduate, I know about all those things.
Oh, you know the boring.
It's like
aspect
it's like the file format and the resolution is just a container, and within that container can be a lot of ingredients. You know, like data rates, and whatever. But I won't get into that. But
what's your favorite food to make with ingredients? What's your favorite
rolls.
recipe? Oh, nice.
Pizza rolls. Yeah, it's pizza and rolls, and you put it in the oven. Yeah.
So Alien. Sorry. And that's the cool thing about owning a disc, because I popped it in and it asked me, do you want to watch the theatrical cut or the, you know, James Cameron director's cut? And I was like, oh, I've never seen the director's cut. So I watched that, and it was actually really good. I think it had about 25 minutes more of scenes in the movie.
Nice.
And it had more backstory of like Ripley kind of post Alien, and Newt. There was like scenes with Newt in it from like her family and how she ended up alone and like stranded. So that was kind of cool.
Nice. So so Sigourney Weaver post Alien, meaning like underwear situation, more of that scene. Is that in the director's cut?
No, it was more like her like coming to terms with being in. She was like floating in space for what, like 50 years or something.
So no underwear?
No, not as much.
Not in space. Okay.
So if you're not into that, then don't watch it. You know?
Well, you know,
Pass.
James Cameron's creative vision. We'll see.
Yeah. But it was good. And then I watched Thief. Shout out to Josh.
Yeah, dude.
He recommended it. So I got that on the Criterion Collection.
Oh, the Criterion.
Yes.
I like the way you
Criterion Blu-ray of Thief, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was just, I mean, it's exactly what I think you said, Josh. It's like Drive mixed with, you know, every crime
Good
movie
time.
you like, and good time. Yeah, it's great.
I need to watch that. I was at Josh's the other day, and I was like, dude, let's watch Thief. And he was like, no, let's watch Manhunter. And I was like, okay.
Okay, yeah. I gotta watch that one next.
We're still in a Michael Mann vibe, but Thief is just the research and everything behind it, and for that being Michael Mann's first feature film is pretty fucking astonishing. And for James Caan as like a big actor at the time to only read the script from this no-name director and be like, yep, I'll produce the fuck out of this because I want to star in this movie is just incredible. And then there's a scene, no spoilers, it's the very first scene in the fucking movie where he's like breaking into a safe, and he had to learn how to break into a safe. So like the entire scene is like, it's, you know, obviously very well covered, but it's James Caan breaking into a safe where actual thieves taught him how to do it. and he's like literally drilling into the front of the safe, and they didn't give him any help. They're all standing in the wings waiting for him to get through it, and then they throw like a wrench at him where like one of the doors is sealed off, and he's like, fuck, how do I get this open on camera?
Oh yeah.
And he just takes a crowbar and fucking goosh. And then apparently when Michael Mann yelled cut, everyone fucking cheered and like, fuck yeah, like he
That's
did
pretty
it.
sick.
That's so
Like
cool.
the wherewithal for
Yeah.
James Caan to like learn how to break into a safe. And he's like, since then he's like, yep, like I can break into just about any safe. There's in that Criterion Blu-ray, there's an interview with James Caan about this whole thing. Sorry to take your shit over, Grant, but shouts to that Blu-ray. It's fucking awesome. And shouts to that movie.
Well, and that's the cool thing about Criterion collections and everything is you're paying like a premium for a movie. Like you can buy Thief on Amazon for like $9 probably.
Sure.
But it's not going to have like the care and the interviews. It might, those are things that are really like specific to that. And even I don't know if you noticed this, Josh. Yeah, that like that movie on Blu-ray looked almost 4K to me. I mean, it was like amazing.
It is a 4K remaster, so it's a 4K transfer of the film.
It blew me away.
It's fucking stunning, dude.
Anyway, great movie, and that same scene with the safe when the camera goes through the whole. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he drills a hole into the safe, and then Michael Mann uses like a tiny pin camera to go through the hole that they just made. It like
that's so
for
great.
1983 or whenever that came out, dude.
Fucking
and then
nuts.
for it to be entirely composed by this like Polish techno group,
Sounds sick
Very
as
good.
fuck.
like holy fucking shit, man! Tangerine Dream.
I didn't
Very
know.
good.
Jesus.
I didn't know it was the first feature film from Michael Mann too. So
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had only directed TV up
Sick.
until then.
I need to watch that.
Well, and I think especially Chris, you would like it because you're a 5-head film school
he said
expert.
His words,
But-
not mine.
It's
Especially
2
this-
against 2, so
especially this movie, I feel like as opposed to like other Michael Mann movies, and I could be wrong, but his camera placement in the scenes is like that movie came out in 81, 82, I don't know, something like that. But you just feel like you are a part of the scene watching the character. It's just like pretty
Dude,
incredible.
that diner scene with
Mhm.
James Caan.
So
Shit, man.
highly recommend.
Yeah.
And then just got 2 more. I watched Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy.
Solid
classic.
comedy.
Classic.
So
I'd never seen it, and I got it on 4K, and it looked great. So just a fun movie. Just lots of cheesy 80s music and Eddie Murphy. So
Yeah, that was a golden Eddie
How-
Murphy era.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
when he was getting
Yeah, for
casted
sure.
in everything.
yeah,
How do you feel about the 4K resolution of Beverly Hills Cop? Is it worth it? Is it something that you need on 4K?
it was good, but it wasn't great, I would say. Because
That'll happen.
I've noticed there are some movies, and it tends to be kind of from the 80s era of like 4K transfers, where it's just not as good. But some are spectacular. So I think it maybe the process or whoever's in charge of it, the time.
Exactly. And what's crazy right now, and I don't want to go off on a tangent, but like there are 4K transfers or 4K releases that are out right now that are like nowhere near as good as like even Blu-ray quality. Like they're
Mhm.
just trying to churn out 4K releases. Like
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards has a terrible
Mhm.
4K release right now
really.
that people are shitting
Whatever.
on that Quentin Tarantino had no oversee on, and they just released it because money, and it's fucking terrible, and it's like lower quality than you would get on a Blu-ray.
It's a shame.
And yeah, same with I'm trying to think. Oh, Terminator 2 has a terrible 4K release currently.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the interesting thing about a Criterion movie is the directors are the final word on those releases. So if say Inglourious Bastards was on a Criterion 4K release, then it would never have been released with that low quality because they're held to a higher standard, and Tarantino would have to have been involved and signed off on it. So,
Yep.
Nice.
something to think about. But anyway, Eddie Murphy. I just remember how many times they made him do his laugh, like in the movie, like in the scene. It was like 10 times. Like they were just like, "Yeah, keep going, do it." I just felt like they were like, "Do your signature laugh, Eddie." Okay. But
that repetition
whatever.
is probably so like weird and draining on actors to like repeat
can imagine.
fake
Exactly.
repeat behavior, but also like
I have to do it all the time. My signature laugh on the show.
yeah,
Chris will stop the show and make me
He's
redo
like, can you take
my
that
laugh.
again?
well, I need it.
He's like,
It's an
"Hey, man,
editing thing.
true,
Do it
true.
in a higher pitch." And I'm like, Chris, I don't think I can. Like, it's gonna hurt my brain if I go any louder.
Yeah, well, you know who also did a lot of takes? Stanley Kubrick, David Fincher.
Mhm.
Yes. So Chris directs our podcast like an asshole.
Yes.
Oh,
much like
okay.
Stanley
That's
Kubrick.
not the point I was making. More so
Only
that those
provides cheese sandwiches.
yeah, those
Yeah. and
mentally
he yells at me.
traumatizes you.
I'm the Shelley Duvall of There Are Too Many Movies.
Oh, speaking of that, so everyone, she talks about obviously like the traumatic experience with The Shining or whatever. But did you see the TikTok going around where they interviewed her? It seemed recently, or within however many years. But she talks about all the great things about being on a part of that movie and like how much she appreciates. I'll have to find it. Because obviously you hear about like the bad, but then she makes a point to like go back and talk about how much good she had with that movie. So who knows? But it was kind of like interesting to hear. Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay, maybe she had a little bit of like a takeaway from it besides just PTSD. But
Yeah, and
honestly, go ahead, Chris.
Sorry, she's. I hope she's doing well because she was going through some mental stuff too.
Mhm.
So I hope she's doing okay. That's all.
Yeah.
Josh,
stuff.
Even
That's
in
what I
like the featurettes for The Shining, it didn't feel like he was being like, it seemed like he was very demanding, Stanley Kubrick, but like I didn't see a lot of like the yelling at her, like being.
I mean, we
verbally
weren't
abusive.
there every day.
We weren't there. We weren't there.
And they
so
don't
we
put that in the featurettes ever.
Yeah.
Vivian
I guess
Kubrick,
so.
Vivian Kubrick's documentary "Making the Shining," which is on. I don't know if it was actually got a release besides like a special feature on the Shining DVD or Blu-ray. But Vivian Kubrick shot a behind the scenes, of the Shining, and it was his daughter. He wanted to keep her occupied and around the film set with something to do. So he gave her a small 16mm camera and said, make the documentary, whatever. And that's an interesting, there is a few scenes of him yelling, but how much was actually shot, how much actually happened. But also Vivian Kubrick is a certified insane person now. If you want to Google that, she's an alt-right anti-vaxxer or psycho now. So go down that rabbit hole. Vivian Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick's daughter, is a crazy person.
Bad. Like I don't want to.
Sucks.
It's sad. Big
I
sad.
mean, but like imagine being the heir to the fucking most cinematic director of all fucking time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's some privilege there, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, anything else on your watch list, Grant?
The last and final thing, which is the worst movie of the bunch.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Go on.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
Yeah.
Dude, please. Chris loved this movie, and I still don't understand why.
I thought it was
Chris
fun.
said it was the best horror movie he'd ever seen.
I said I liked it.
That doesn't surprise me, but I think so I'm not a huge super fan of the series or whatever. They're fine. The first movie's great. I watched one of the remakes in like 2007 or 5, I don't know. But this movie to me, it just rubbed me the wrong way kind of right off the bat. And for me, it's like when it feels like a bunch of dudes sitting around in like a conference room are like, how can we make this movie relevant to the kids? And we have to add all this stuff in it that doesn't make sense. And that makes the story like not actually interesting or compelling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I felt a little force fed in that aspect.
right off
Because
the
even if
bat by
you-
the actors who were Gen Z, like basically.
Exactly. So maybe I'm just, I don't know. I'm too boomer now to get what's relevant. But yeah, it just felt a little, and I know the acting was like whatever, who cares? But to me, it just kind of rubbed me that wrong way off the bat. But I will say this: the action sequences were cool. The ending I thought was nice. It was like definitely like a nice throwback to the first movie. So
Right.
but
Yeah.
overall, I don't think I'd ever watch it again.
Me either.
Yeah.
It was I watched it for the bloody chainsaw murders, and the rest was like cringy. Like the acting sucked, and then like you said, like
The
the
story was pointless. Like,
we bought a town.
Yeah, I
like,
was trying to
what?
figure out the whole time, like, what do you mean what town? Why?
What did
Are
you?
you? A cult?
Yeah.
Or they kind of touch on it. They're like, "Are you guys a cult? Are you?" And they're like, but they never actually answer what's going on.
No, they don't.
Because influencers just buy towns all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, am I missing something?
Yeah,
Like,
because then the investors showed up in that movie, and then it was just a bunch of millennials partying. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
yeah, it was very disjointed feeling, and like I said, like the writing just felt very like rushed.
Yeah,
Not anything that was like, because I think a movie like this has to be more self-aware of what it is and like what people actually want to see.
yeah,
And like a story obviously is like whatever, but if a story just makes everything else bad about the movie, then it doesn't matter. Like it makes it a bad movie overall. But
yeah.
anyway,
Well, like you, you really hated it. I liked it.
Mhm.
As far as bloody slashers go,
Mhm.
but I tolerated it. Josh and Alex did not tolerate it. They hated it. But anyways,
the action scenes were dumb fun, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
which it
Yeah.
made up a solid 10% of the movie. So, anyways,
But it wasn't worth it, man. It wasn't
Yep.
worth that.
yeah, understandable.
well, like take like the Fear Street trilogy that came out on Netflix last fall. Like that was a self-aware adaptation that the story was good, and it also had fun parts and 80s 90s kind of like slasher vibes. But I thought it was a much better, and it was a trilogy, so it's hard to
So you'd,
compare, but
you'd recommend the Fear Street trilogy?
yeah, I really liked it. It definitely reminded me of like when I was growing up, kind of the vibes of movies, but the storyline of that movie really like took me. It wasn't as predictable as I thought.
We meant to do that during Spooktober, and we just like it was a kind of a big chore to do 3
Yeah, it was a
movies for one.
3-parter. Yeah.
That would be hard, but it's good.
Nice. Well, you mentioned Eddie Murphy. I think we should do one round of the actor game for Eddie Murphy, and then we'll get out of here. How's that sound?
All right.
You guys are. It's not how my brain works.
Well, kick
Don't
us
worry,
off.
I'll be out soon.
Kick us off, Grant. Eddie Murphy.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Nailed it. Alex?
Daddy daycare.
Nice. Dr. Doolittle.
Eddie Murphy. Shit, I can't think of a single one. The
Wow.
Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Coming to America.
Nice.
Adventures of Pluto Nash.
Alex's favorite fucking movie.
It's a 4-3.
Shit. Norbit.
Nice.
Norbit, the Nutty Professor.
Coming to America.
You can't do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
can't do
okay.
sequels.
Can't do sequels.
Oh, okay. I just got this one on VHS yesterday, and that is A Vampire in Brooklyn by Wes Craven.
Wow.
Never
Hell
even
yeah,
seen
that's
that.
a fun movie.
Big flex with the VHS purchase. Alex?
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Oh, Beverly Hills Cop. Did you already say that?
Yep, you're out.
Am I dumb? Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, you're dumb and you're out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Also, I'm out.
fine. Dreamgirls.
And I'm out.
Oh, GG.
I don't.
Wow.
I don't know.
that was
I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, Josh is 2 for 2 now.
Dreamgirls.
Nice.
He was in let me see. I can do a few more. Showtime with fucking Robert De Niro. He was
Nice.
in.
Okay, now you're just flexing.
Yeah.
Now you're just
sorry.
looking at Google on your
Yeah,
screen.
you're just the biggest Eddie Murphy fan, apparently.
All
Yeah,
right.
I love Eddie Murphy. He's great.
All right, well, we got to cycle you out for somebody. So thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Grant. I appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
Thank
It
you
was
so
fun.
much for supporting and being part of the community.
Yeah.
We'll see you
Join
in
the
Discord.
Patreon, guys.
See?
Yes.
Peace. See you later.
On the Patreon.
Later. Thank you.
Bye.
What was the Eddie Murphy movie with Steve Martin? Blood.
Oh fuck.
Bowfinger.
Yep.
Bowfinger.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. All righty. Let's get
Oh,
this
no.
over with. Let's get this over with.
Hello.
I've been
Oh,
chosen
God.
by the claw.
Yeah. Do you like how we just abduct people out of the other channel into this one?
Yeah.
Like they may be mid-conversation with
First
somebody
story
down
is
there.
the claw.
Ladies and gentlemen of the show, it's marketing manager Rick here.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have marketing manager Rick.
Yeah,
Oh,
all your
shut
marketing
up. I got you
ideas.
that
For
deal.
free.
Yeah, first off, you asked me to do this for exposure. I get you Manscaped. You blow that. Wonder why.
Listen.
All right.
Well, any other options would be great, by the way.
Yeah, if you
I'm
could get a-
sorry. All right, we had A25. They were, up and coming. You guys were like, that's dumb. I don't want to deal with that. Lawsuits. Ugh.
Well, that's not even like it's A20. That's like a knockoff of the A24.
You gotta start somewhere, Chris. Everybody loves a good B movie.
Whatever, man. Have you been watching anything?
Yeah, actually.
All right. What have you been watching, Rick?
So I started watching Dave season 2 last night.
Love Dave
Dave.
season 1. How's Dave season 2?
I don't like it.
All right.
Honestly,
Thank you, Rick.
Great.
Thanks for stopping
Like,
by.
dude, it is not the same vibe for some reason as season 1.
How's
I don't
it
know
different?
what. I don't know if it's set and setting. It's nowhere near as funny. Like
Interesting. They
It was
tr-
like,
they try and
huh.
go a little like too much like Atlanta or something.
they went like super serious.
Hmm.
And it
Ugh.
was like, that's kind of what? Like, I don't know if it's as a thing, like Little Dicky's trying to tell his story. Like, if it's supposed to be like, all right, this is what I was feeling at the time of this.
Hmm.
But I was like,
Weird.
dude, I'm 2 episodes in and I don't plan on going back. I was like, this is not a vibe.
Damn.
So-
Oh, no.
Dave season 1 was funny. And I was like, yeah, all right. And this is like,
So you said you like it though?
not season 2. No, season 1 was great. Season 2,
So
not
how
gonna go.
you're not gonna finish it? How far
No.
are you?
I'm 2 episodes in.
Okay. It's
Damn.
all done, right? It's all out.
Yeah, it's all out. It's all out on Hulu.
Okay.
I remember really liking Dave to begin with, and it has one of the best, like, funniest episodes I've ever seen. The one where he's, fuck, what happens? And anyways, it's just a really, really good season. But I remember specifically the last 2 episodes being like, ugh, like it got serious towards the last 2 episodes, and I was like, that kind of sucked. I hope.
You're like, yeah, why
And then-
did this take such a stress turn?
Yeah, and then the very last scene, it kind of like brings it back, and it's like, okay, yeah, he fucking nailed it. He absolutely killed it. But I remember vividly, like the episode before last or something like that, being like, yeah, this isn't it. It got a little too serious, and I don't know, just kind of missed the whole chaotic comedy vibes that like the
Yeah,
first few
it gets
episodes had.
serious out of nowhere, and you're like, I don't know about that.
I loved the
Right.
finale scene of season 1 on
Oh, yeah,
the
it's
morning
incredible.
show, the Charlemagne morning show.
Yeah.
It was so good. And shout out to Andrew Santino, also one of my favorite comedians on that show. He plays the manager.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Oh, that
Cool.
dude does stand up?
Yeah.
The redhead?
The redhead. He's
Dude, he's
hilarious.
so fucking funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious, and his podcast is great too.
I was gonna actually tell you, Chris. Message me the comedian you told me to look up last night.
Okay, well, Tim Dillon, by the way.
Tim Dillon.
Oh my god.
He's hilarious.
Really funny.
Look up Tim Dillon fake business. Like him, he literally on his phone, on his one of his episodes of his podcast, he calls and plans a real estate meeting with a real company as a joke. He's so fucking, because he used to be in like real. He's like, it's all bullshit, guys. Like he's like Alex
I think he
Jones,
was a
but
loan
funny.
officer in Morgan and mortgage.
Yeah, like
That's
he's
awesome.
he is so fucking funny.
You guys want a wacky prank? We're gonna sell this house.
Yeah, he's like, you think I could swing by it? He knows all the terms though. He's like, you think I could come by to see the property? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, we got a lot of people, we got a lot of people bidding on this piece. So, and like it's so funny. Like his fake business, like pranks are fucking hilarious. Anyways,
Awesome.
have you been watching anything else?
Yeah. I watched the last 2 recent seasons of Letterkenny.
Nice.
And not bad, not great, not a letdown, but it's kind of getting too predictable.
It's Letterkenny's like basically like Trailer Park Boys, but like modern, and it's a great show, but like towards the end I do remember it getting like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah, it just starts to get kind of repetitive. Like you already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this person's going to do this, this guy's going to say this.
Yeah. Really funny show though, overall.
That's kind of how I felt with the Trailer Park Boys, like near like the last like 3 or 4 seasons. I was like, all right, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Is that like similar to like It's Always Sunny and Trailer Park Boys? It's sort of in that same ilk.
Yeah.
It's just
Canadian. It's like
country Canadians.
Yeah.
Being every stereotype you've ever heard.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Yeah. I get it.
I haven't seen it, but I get it.
Is Always Sunny is one of those shows where like I feel like if you've seen one episode, you've seen them all sort of.
I never got into that show. I never thought it was
I actually
funny.
love that show. But
yeah.
I started to listen. They have a podcast out now. And they kind of deep dive.
Marketing
into
manager
making...
Rick, go ahead and fucking sponsor another podcast. Let's talk about another podcast.
Listen, buddy, you got to have your hand in every cookie jar, all right?
All right, Rick. Well, we should play one game.
Deep dive into how the show's made.
Oh God.
So it's a lot more interesting, like the concepts and like all the shit they actually had to do the episode, and it was like, oh, this is a different take. Like,
nice. Well, if you're into the show, I'm sure that would be interesting.
I will say the bloopers for that show were some of the funniest for any show I've ever seen, just because so much of it is improv, and it's just so funny to see.
Danny DeVito kills it too.
Yeah,
he's really funny, and the story of him actually being on the show is fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty wholesome actually.
So, anyways, let's play one game, and then we're gonna cycle you out of here. How's that sound?
Oh, I don't get to talk about the other show I was watching.
All right, what else have you been watching?
Oh yeah, it was South Park.
Oh yeah, the 25th
is
season.
there a new season?
Yeah. First episode good, second episode one of the best I've ever seen, third episode good.
Wow.
I mean, they're always hit, honestly. Like,
and I think we all know the next episode coming out might be insane.
Yeah, it'll be Russia, Ukraine.
Yeah.
It'll get them banned in a few countries. Yeah, big reco on the season 45 of South Park, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, after 9 seasons, it's a classic.
Yeah,
that's true.
So after
you do know the rule.
After 9 seasons, what would you say? Since around 45 or 35, what's the rule? I think
they're
on
on
that?
like 26.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
So they're like certified hood classic.
Certified hood banger. Canon.
All right, let's play. What game do you want to play? Movie, actor?
We're gonna play the game where we challenge Alex to watch the longest running TV show ever.
Simpsons?
Nope.
Not
animated.
Hold on. Is it
Not
a daytime?
enjoyable.
Is it a soap opera?
You're watching General Hospital.
God damn it!
Every episode.
You know what? I would be into
To the
that
king
idea.
of trash TV. I want to see you tackle this before you do One Piece.
It's literally just.
Days of Our Lives.
I think that's up there too.
General Hospital's been going since the 60s.
Jesus.
Like,
Yeah,
there's actors' whole careers that have started and ended on it.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
It's just a live-action shoujo manga that's been running since 1960.
About a hospital.
Yeah.
Just general hospital.
Just
That is the
generally.
worst. Just generally a hospital.
General hospital, not even emergency room. This person's like, ow.
And I'm sure nowadays they have COVID themed episodes and shit. Ugh.
Dude, it'd be super fascinating to actually see, though, to like go back to the early 60s ones and see the differences.
I bet some of those are super cancelable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
When they're like, let's make a woman orgasm and then to cure her insanity.
Yeah.
I don't know if the show goes back that far, but
Oh, okay.
That was what, 1998?
I mean, it's called post-nut clarity for a reason.
all right, moving right along. I don't think we
What
need
game
to.
we playing?
I don't know.
Oh, how's Alexa?
She's good. Alexa, say hi to Rick.
Hello.
The first good thing she's done
There
all
you
day.
go.
There you go, man.
See? I told you, fellas, all it takes is a hockey stick.
For those that don't know, Rick is the one responsible for absolutely bludgeoning and beating the shit out of our
And
Alexa.
like I guess we'll get the lawyers to clear it, but you did damage a car.
You did. You hockey
by-
pucked in
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I did
Allegedly.
not damage the car. We're fine.
Alexa. Okay, well, before you incriminate yourself, we're gonna cycle you out for Doom Guy. Rick, thank you so much for.
Where's my game?
Let's recast the new Batman coming out next week.
Okay.
Easy mode.
Okay,
Josh
so
has already been thinking about this for months.
Yeah.
Josh,
Recast. This is Josh's cast in his head.
Josh, kick us off.
Batman would be played easily by Carl Urban. I think Carl Urban would be the best Batman. For my sources, please go watch Dredd and tell me he doesn't have the fucking gravitas to play Batman. I think he would be absolutely perfect. And I think he looks like how I picture Bruce Wayne looking.
Agreed.
Without the beard. I think he just has that sort of look about him. Like just a
Has
dark...
the whole bottom half of face exposed only down, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he kind of does nail the shit out of the scowl. Like,
Yeah, the scowl, and then in Dread specifically, there's this scene where it's the very first fucking scene too. He's about to kill this dude, very un-Batman like, by the way, but just the way he like changes the setting on his gun to shoot like a road flare into this guy's mouth. He's like, "I called you hot shot," but when he says that, that is the Batman voice. That is what I fucking hear in my head whenever I'm reading the panels of a comic book and it's like a Batman phrase and he's talking to a criminal. That's fucking it, dude. So Carl Urban as Batman, Dunskies.
Hell yeah.
Catwoman, I think, could be played by Ana de Armas.
Ooh,
It's
Agreed.
solid.
that would be fucking cool, dude.
She's a great actress. She could definitely pull that off.
She's great.
She is a great actress, and I think she would be fucking awesome. And if we're just fantasy casting here, I think the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, could have been played perfectly by James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Totally.
Agreed.
The man's is not with us anymore, but I think
James
he
Gandolfini?
would be, yeah,
Yeah, he died like 10 years ago.
yeah.
Oh, James Gandolfini. I was thinking of the guy that's in Billionaires. Oh, fuck.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Mm.
Very similar names.
Oh.
You can see why I got those
I think-
confused.
Yeah, I think he could do it, but for whatever reason, I think James Gandolfini as like, you know, the mob boss fucking gangster Penguin would just be fucking sick, dude. I think that would be awesome.
Nice.
you motherfucker.
All right, Rick, what do you think? Who would you recast for Batman?
For Batman in himself, that's a tough one because I still want to see a Batman Beyond kind of Batman.
Mm.
I would love to see more of like the scrawnier detective. Like, because we all know it's absurdism, like Buff Affleck being able to do a backhand spring into like a Cork 7 spinning kick into somebody, you know?
Yeah.
So it's I'd want to see more of the realistic approach, like an actual realistic approach.
I think
kind
we're
of
gonna
more
get
Nolan-y.
Well, I think you're describing what's coming out next week, a more skinny, scrawny, realistic approach.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
who
mean, I
would
am
you-
actually super excited.
Me too. Who would you cast for it besides Robert Pattinson?
This was a really hard.
This is literally your idea to play a recasting game.
Yeah, of course it was my idea to play the recasting game. I don't fucking know who I'd recast as Batman.
You want me to
You're
name you
literally just curious.
Do you know,
It
do you
would've
know
been
any
Robert
actors?
Pattinson.
Do you know any actors? You want me to list you some actors? Maybe could help you out a little
let's
bit.
go Bruce Willis.
Sure.
He'll be a good Batman.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's already got Bruce in his name. It's a head start.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Willis
Bruce
sounds like
W.
a fancy last name.
Yep.
Willis.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see that being a rich asshole's name.
Alex, who would you recast for Batman?
John Hamm.
Solid. That's a
I
middle
already-
age.
I already see Josh is like, no, wouldn't work. Here's the reasons why.
His camera's
I mean,
off, but he made a face.
My camera's on.
No, you're fine.
All
It's on.
yours.
No, all our cameras are on. You're just wrong.
I am looking at the screen saying no cameras are on.
Your camera's not on.
Huh.
All right, Rick. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. Thank
Take
you for
care,
support-
fellas.
Thank you for supporting the
Thanks.
pod. Take care, buddy. All right.
Send Doom Guy my love.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the acclaimed and infamous wrong person in the Discord of the Too Many Movies Discord, we now are speaking to Doom Guy. One of the,
no.
One of the OG supporters of the podcast from the very beginning.
The king of shit posting.
Patreon supporter number 2, I want to add.
Nice.
Exactly.
Guy himself, man. What's up, buddy?
Welcome.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, man?
Good.
So what we've been saying first of all is how'd you hear about the podcast? What got you into the pod?
So this is actually a whole ass story.
Go on.
About January of last year, I was in the hospital with COVID. I was in the hospital for 10 days. And I ended up scrolling past y'all on TikTok. And I was like, oh, this is cool. This is unironically, and I mean this 100% seriously. I was like, man, this is a pretty cool podcast. How have I not heard of this sooner? And I was like, let me go check it out. And then I end up to your YouTube, and you end up being like a small podcast, something like 500 subs at the time, or something not very much, like not the biggest number at all. Not
And,
to say,
yeah,
you
and
know.
now
probably
we're at a
like 30.
and now we're at a whopping 1,000. So
Yeah, dude. So I mean, 100% better, literally. Fuck yeah.
quite literally.
But yeah, I ended up watching a couple of random episodes, and then I think was this the first Batman trailer reaction? Is I think when I subscribed to the channel, because like I ended up watching a couple of random episodes across a couple of weeks, and then when the Batman trailer reaction, I think it was, came out, I am fully unsubscribing, loved it. Been watching almost every episode since, if I can fit it into my schedule, and yeah, here I am.
Hell yeah, man.
I love it, man.
Awesome.
Thankfully, you didn't watch the Justice League trailer reaction and fucking
Oh, no,
hate it
that's
like
what it is. That's
everybody
what it
else
was.
did.
I'm sorry, yeah, the fucking your fake soy boy Justice League. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
No,
everybody
I
hated that video.
I counted that movie out when I first saw it, so anything I had the eyes for anything ironic supporting that movie. So yeah, no, that was what it was. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, well, thank you for listening. I'm glad you got better after getting COVID. I currently have it, and I'm not in the hospital. So
Have you taken your Dayquil?
I did actually. I took it. I did take it. Thank you for reminding me, Alex.
Yes.
But
How about your ivermectin, dude? Did you take that?
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't know what that is. Is that like
It's the ivermectin, man.
yeah?
Yeah, it's dude, just do what Joe Rogan does, man. Just
Oh, so shoot
Just
stem
fuck
cells
yeah,
into my
man.
dick?
yeah, man, do it.
Okay.
How
Oh,
much is it? Like $1 million? Just buy it.
That's how you get over COVID. That's what Doom Guy did to get over COVID. He just
Yeah, exactly. Put myself
It
in
was just Joe Rogan.
$50,000 in debt.
He
What?
fucking
Easy.
took some Onnit.com pills and just called it a day, dude.
Well, that sounds like some
on it,
privilege
dude.
shit.
Unironic snake oil. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Doom Guy, what have you been watching?
So I've got like 5 entries for this week, but first I want to say thank you for letting me be part of this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Going along with what y'all said about being the Wendy Williams of podcast, I've made the decision to disclose medical problems one of y'all are having privately to the public, as Wendy Williams did.
Yep.
Smart.
Chris, letting everybody know that Chris has COVID. That's very awful.
You know,
COVID Chris, that's what we call him.
I appreciate you getting ahead of it like that. Just airing out my personal business, even though I did it. It's different.
Well, it's your fault.
man. For my watching of the week, I do ask the question for y'all: what does an '80s anime and Halloween have in common?
Alex,
sure.
Alex,
Is
you're
this
you're the child
Is
of
this
the
a setup
podcast.
to a joke?
No, this is both the first 2 entries to my watch list this week.
Let's get it. What is it?
If you would believe me if I said Malcolm McDowell, then yes, that's where we're going. Because this week I watched the 1995 American remake of Fist of the North Star, where Malcolm McDowell plays Ryuken, which is the master and sensei of Kenshiro in the what's their ninja move called? Hokuto no Ken.
Yeah.
He plays the master who teaches them all their skills, and that's about the only good part of the movie.
Really? I've never
It
seen
is. It's fucking doo-doo.
that. Really?
It's not very good at all. It's got like a fucking small bit by Dante Basco, voice of Zuko. He plays a bat, which is like his little kid buddy, because he was like 15 at the time. And then also this week I watched the greatest horror movie of all time, which is Rob Zombie's Halloween remake.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a
Yo.
solid ass movie.
Fucking
Is
love
that-
that movie. Yeah, it's great. And the scene where he sits on the curb and Love Hurts by Nazareth is playing while it intercuts his sister having sex and his mom stripping on stage is fucking awful, but also just like the most cinematic thing ever. And that's also a slammer of a song.
It's absolute cinema.
I feel like Rob Zombie's Halloween was it's better than the most recent Halloween or not the most recent, but like the Jamie Lee Curtis returning to the role. Like it's better than that one, dude. I feel very strongly about that because it got into like the psychopathy of Michael Myers and
1,000%, yeah.
everything with Malcolm McDowell's in that too, right? He fucking nailed it, dude. He's
Plays
so
Samuel Loomis.
good. Yeah,
But I know, yeah, it's so fucking good. It's I love it. I love how you see like things from his point of view, where he sees like the ghost of his mom and like all that shit, the ghost of his sister, and it's apparently a lot
played
of
by
the
Sherry Moon Zombie. Come on, dude.
always the ever hot, wonderful, and also way overcasted because he's his fucking wife.
What do you mean?
Understandable.
But,
It's just raw acting talent that gets her those parts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking yeah. Shout out my boy nepotism.
Yeah.
But love it. It's super good. 2 is not as good, but part 1 is awesome. Some of my favorite kills, and I don't remember his name, but where he kills the guy in the restroom to get the jumpsuit.
Oh fuck yeah! That was
And
sick.
that's super fucking cool, super awesome. Love that. It's a great time. I love that movie so much because when I was younger, I had a pirated burnt DVD of that was scratched, so I never got past the
no.
Love Hurts section.
Oh my god.
So you'd watch the whole first maybe 25 minutes, and then it would loop. And I was like 13 at the time, and I was like, I didn't care enough about anything, so I would just watch that whole 20-minute section on loop forever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch that because I remember it being good, but I didn't have like an appreciation for like horror, maybe like horror as a genre more so, like maybe for I also am not a huge like buff as far as each of the characters, like Leatherface and Mike Myers and all like the famous slashers. I don't know like all the lore and all that stuff. I just casually watch all those, but I'm due for a rewatch on that one.
That one
honestly,
is
they're really good. Sorry.
Yep.
Rob
No,
Zombie as
I
the director fucks.
Rob
Yeah,
Zombie.
Lords of Salem. If you haven't, great movie. Sorry, by the way,
Haven't
keep
seen
cutting
it.
Josh off.
No, I think Rob Zombie, like, it's clear that he cares about the character of Michael Myers, and he did his story justice and gave him like a relevant purpose behind all of it. Like, granted, he's a fucking psychopath, but he's the one director that I've seen, aside from the first Halloween, that has humanized Michael Myers in a way where he's not just like a super villain or just like a monster man. Like, it's a human being that is fucking damaged, dude. Fucking Joker, Suicide Squad, damaged, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I 100% am with that. Rob Zombie as a director as a whole, I respect him so much because he knows what he's doing and doesn't try to like fluff up. He's like, I'm making a cinematic epic. And it's like, no, I like horror movies, I like tits, and I like blood, bro. That's exactly what I'm doing. And that's
And
why I love all his movies.
They're so gory. Like, they're nasty gory.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like,
31, if you haven't seen that, that's a great time. Fucking Three from
I still
Hell
haven't
is a
seen
movie
House
that
of
doesn't
1,000
exist.
Corpses.
It's
You
good.
haven't?
Devil's Rejects is way better
Agreed.
in a way, but House of 1,000 Corpses is good. Three from Hell is a movie that doesn't exist in my eyes because it ruined those characters so badly. But other than that, yeah, it's a great. All his movies are awesome. He knows what he's there to do, and he's there to do it. He's not gonna fake being a masterclass director. That's super cool.
yeah,
Yeah. I didn't know he made a third one of those characters.
me neither.
Yeah, Three from Hell.
Don't bother.
I'll keep it that way. What else have you been watching?
I got back into Succession because I watched the first 2 episodes, and I didn't drop it. I just didn't get around to getting the other episodes. So these past
So
2 days,
good.
I've gotten to episode like 6, and it's a good
Nice.
show. It's fucking awesome. All their writing is super on point. And I want to bring up a point that I have not seen anybody make is I like how nobody in there is good looking.
Nobody what?
Everybody's fucking ugly.
Shiv?
Shiv's pretty attractive, and I would say
Shiv
Roman
is
is
not.
attractive.
Shiv is a great
Roman,
actress.
Roman is the California 7, which is the exact term I used before. Shiv is okay. I feel like her actress could look a lot more like beautiful and well done up in movies.
She's
But
not like
the reason-
glamorous or anything, but she's
Exactly.
pretty.
She's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
no,
not
she's pretty.
conventionally pretty. I guess what you're saying, kind of, but
She doesn't look
Yeah.
like everybody that's on TV right now. She's not a
But
character
Margot
from
Robbie,
from,
yeah.
she looks like a
Euphoria or
rich
something.
politician woman would like.
Yeah.
As in, like,
Totally.
she looks presentable, she looks nice, but she's not a runway model, and none of them are. Kendall, it looks like a fucking eraser. Roman is a slime ball that's trying to fucking keep a human form, and
Yeah.
like I said, they're all terrible people in some capacity, and they all look weird. But that's what I do like about the show, because you always see these shows and it's like, oh, I'm a massive businessman, but they really look like they should just be on the runway in Milan.
true. That's a good point. Like we're
Yeah.
conditioned to actors and actresses being the most attractive people imaginable.
9s and 10s.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think this is a point that Chris brought up about Licorice Pizza, about like the characters are like just ordinary people. Like, they're not, stunning visually or anything like that. But like, that movie is great, and the characters just happen to look like people you would see every day.
Totally.
Yeah, 100%.
So Succession on HBO Go Plus Max Premium.
Yes, Succession Go Plus Max Premium Go Pro Hyper EX Plus Alpha.
Yep, that's the one.
Halloween on Netflix, of course, and for Fist of the North Star, I had to sail the high seas, so to say, because I don't know where the fuck to find that at all.
I don't know where
Gonna,
the high. What
gonna
is,
buy a $90 Blu-ray.
Yeah. So that first
yeah.
one is that is an animated show with a Malcolm McDowell as a voice actor, or is it a?
No, it is a live action remake.
Oh well.
Like, they do that with some anime movies in Japan. They make cast Japanese actors, and they do this. You know how they made the Dragon Ball Z movie that was a flaming pile of dookie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Evolution.
They did Fist of the North Star, but they actually at least compared to Dragon Ball Z, they did it in a much more respectable way, which is in the fact that it's a much better adaptation.
Dang. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
I haven't
but
actually
it's-
started. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, but listen, it's a terrible movie. The only cool part of that is Malcolm McDowell, because I like Malcolm McDowell, but I've been playing the mobile game and I've been playing the PS4 game of Fist of the North Star, so I'm kind of on that kick right now. That's the thing.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Lost Paradise.
Yeah, Lost Paradise, fucking Studio RGG boys, Yakuza gang.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you guys
Nice.
are talking about some child shit. I don't really know what all those words mean.
Oh
but
yeah, man. I mean,
Weeb
imagine
shit.
having COVID in 2022 though. We're the children. Can't even take care of yourself, bro.
Real nice of
Absolutely
you to
destroyed.
shame someone with COVID. Shaming someone with COVID. That's very unbecoming of you, Doom
Yeah.
guy. Kind of behavior I would expect. Well,
Pretending to take the high road.
Exactly. And then I think what else did I watch? To watch out Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. I did end up going back and watching the first and second Texas Chainsaw Massacres from like 78 and
Okay.
84, where the hell those are from. Great movies. Fucking, yeah. Good time all around. First one is, had it not been so well lit, you would have thought it was an actual found footage, awful, like, document monster family. And then part two is just like, it's goofy, but it's like,
It goes ham.
yeah, the ratios
two
of
is-
comedy to dark that they had in the first one, they flipped them 100%. So it's a lot more goofy, but it's still dark.
interesting.
Part 2 is the most terrified I've been watching a movie. It is
Yeah.
haunting, dude. And granted, it's been years and years since I've seen it, but that actually fucked me up when I was a kid. Like, how could people possibly fucking, like eat somebody or, torture somebody that's screaming under your floorboard? Like, it freaked me the fuck out, dude, because I thought people
Yeah.
like exist like that. Anyways, yeah. Part 2 is
Yeah,
fucking incredible.
All the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies make me infinitely more afraid to break down anywhere outside of like a major city in San Antonio, or here in a major city outside of Texas. Like,
Yep. Terrifying.
they're gonna string me. Yeah, terrible.
Big,
And then
spooky, scary.
lastly, yeah, big, massive, spooky scaries.
Big spooky scaries.
And
Who is
then-
this?
I started.
Truffle
What?
Shuffle. Hello, Truffle Shuffle just joined.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. We're getting through Doom Guy's watch list real quick here. We're about to wrap it up.
And then I
You can stick around though.
I started Rick and Morty, and I fucking hate it.
So you dodged all the cringe memes about Rick and Morty fans, and you subjected yourself to an actually funny show.
No, God, no. I hate Rick and Morty. I hate Rick and Morty for the fans. I hate Rick as a character, all that stuff. I started watching Rick and Morty because my sister is a massive fan of Rick and Morty, and every time we're with her, she puts on fucking Interdimensional Cable, part 1 and 2, and she explains the entire idea behind the character of Rick as a character, and it makes me want to kill myself. So,
So
I
you
started
wouldn't
watching it
recommend
now.
it?
So I can... Oh no, God no, big pass. Unless you're getting high when you're watching it.
I don't know. I stand
you
by
can-
that show. It
I
got
watched
ruined. It got ruined by the internet. Like people make fun of Rick and Morty fans, and
The
like
fan base is so
No.
cringe.
And that's
Yeah.
valid. You're totally right, Chris, on that, because it did get ruined by fans. But also, like, they're right.
I don't know. I disagree. I think that show's hilarious.
I like the little non sequiturs they do. The like I said, Interdimensional Cable, and then like the random thing about like ice tea, and there being like letter alien creatures from another planet.
Yeah.
It's literally like a 3-second plot point from one of like the later season episodes. Things like that are stuff I like, but
Yeah.
I just I watched all the random episodes she showed me, and I started it, and I'm like, this is self-harm in TV form.
So where are you checking that out? Hulu?
Yes, Hulu.
Word. Well, I would recommend it.
No. Sorry, HBO. I'm watching it on HBO.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pound for pound, best streaming service right now.
Yeah. HBO Go Plus Max Premium Alpha Beta.
Yes.
Nice.
Chris,
But,
do we
yeah,
do?
that's it for me.
Ready for a game, Chris? Steven Spielberg director game?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Josh, kick us off.
I'm going to go with Steven Spielberg directed. Can't think of a single fucking one. Schindler's List.
You would open with that one. Anyways, Truffle?
E.T.
Damn.
Doom guy?
Did he do Indiana Jones?
Yes.
Yeah. Alex?
Trying to think of that one that has video games.
Oh, that one.
Fucking shit. Hold on.
It was.
Give me
Steven
30.
Spielberg.
Give
One
me
of the
30 or
greatest-
40 minutes. Jaws.
Ready Player One.
Thank you.
Josh?
Who's next to me? Steven Spielberg did. Fuck me. Bridge of Spies.
Truffle?
That was him?
Such a bullshit title.
Super.
It's a great movie.
Is that what it's called?
What, Truffle?
What is it?
Super 8?
Yeah. Wait, no?
Oh,
J.J. Abrams.
That was JJ.
JJ.
Oh, crap.
Wano.
Sorry, Truffle, you're out. By the
Fuck
way,
out of here, Truffle.
I love your avatar, which is from Scary
Yeah.
Movie. The girl's hat getting bigger.
Keeps getting bigger.
love that scene.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh, I
good.
didn't even realize that.
Doom guy?
Oh, did he did the West Side Story remake, right, from last year?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he did,
Yep.
yeah, for some fucking
One of
reason.
the worst
Apparently it was really
ideas
good.
for a movie.
Alex?
I don't know.
Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
Steven Spielberg. He's a director
Yeah.
on plenty of
You're
movies.
describing him very well. Describe a movie he's made. How about?
Did he do Jurassic Park? Am I insane?
Yep.
He did, yes. He did.
All right.
Lincoln.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
War Horse.
Hey, what?
He did War Horse, right?
Are we going in order?
yeah.
Oh shit. Doom guy, sorry, you're still in. I forgot.
Fucking wow, dude. Wow.
Wow. Okay, my bad. Okay.
You can say Warhorse and it'll count.
Yeah, well, I guess for me then, Catch Me If You Can.
Ah, nice.
That's a fucking movie.
I love that movie.
Okay, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
So War Horse.
I'm gonna
Josh?
say that your turn. I'm gonna say that your turn doesn't count, and I'm gonna say Warhorse.
I'm gonna say you're fucking out, so shut your mouth. How about
I'm
that?
literally not even out.
You didn't get one last round.
I sure
Literally
did.
not. They're a virgin among them.
Almost Shovel is the only one that's out.
Who's keeping track
Why are you
here?
just making up scenarios about the world?
You said one that was already in.
No.
My bad. Okay.
Now
Whatever.
I'm out.
Okay.
The final episode of the podcast.
All right. So whose turn is it?
Steven Spielberg. Fuck, he did Poltergeist.
Nice.
Did he?
Alexa,
It was like a
Amazing.
secret.
did Steven
it was a
Spielberg
secret,
direct
like he-
Poltergeist?
He directed under a
No.
pseudonym.
Poltergeist, the movie, was directed by Toby Hooper.
Oh, that's not fucking Spielberg. Yo.
He was not allowed to direct two movies in 1 year by two different studios, so
Like
the
his mom wouldn't
producer
let
took directing credit. This is facts, man. Look it up.
Cross-check this guy. Come on now.
All right. Doom guy.
Just
Typing
throwing names
noises.
out.
Doom guy was you're next. What?
Oh,
We'll accept that answer.
Fucking animated movie. Oh,
Josh
Fuck.
just stole it. I just watched Josh steal that from you.
Tintin.
Oh yeah, nice. He did.
Oh yeah.
That's a solid movie.
Oh shit.
You're out,
There's
Alex, right?
Maybe I might have one right now.
It's your turn, right?
It is.
So you're gonna say it.
Polar Express.
Ah, damn, dude.
Okay.
Chris?
AI, artificial intelligence.
Whack.
Okay, whack. Fucking choice.
It's just a fucking answer. What the fuck is what are you talking about?
That's such a stupid answer, Chris.
Okay. You literally just
The
said
big
Polar
fucking giant.
Express. Okay.
Yeah, it's better than AI.
Actually, AI is pretty good. I like that movie.
Okay. Josh said big giant Doom guy.
Big fucking giant.
Big fucking fat fucking giant.
Yeah, the big fucking monster. I don't know. Fucking Roger Rabbit. He did Roger Rabbit.
Did he?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because that's a joke I think they make.
All right. Alex.
But yeah, Roger Rabbit.
Bicentennial Man.
That's a movie. That's just a good movie.
He didn't direct that.
The movie AI just makes me think of that. I'm out.
You're out.
Did he not? Oh shit! I thought he did.
No, I'm also out. So Josh and Doom guy.
I'm
Josh.
fucking.
Steven Spielberg also directed. Shit.
No, that's not a movie, bro. Sorry. You're out.
You have emptied yourself from the game.
Fuck, man.
Whenever you're ready.
Josh looking at his second phone right now.
Motherfucker, man. Shit. I'm out.
Ooh, Doom guy. Can you name one to secure the W?
Fuck. Oh no.
It happens every single time. Every time you're out, you're like, oh, 1 second later.
Did he do Gremlins?
No, he didn't do Gremlins. I don't think.
Oh.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oof.
Oh.
Fuck, the greatest war movie of all time.
Damn. Well, GG's all around, guys.
That
was fun. That was
I got
that was
that up now. Goonies.
that was one of the longest
Fucking
rounds.
Oh, fuck. Did he do the Goonies too?
I don't think he directed.
Gremlins.
No, he didn't
Okay.
do Gremlins.
I said Gremlins.
It is Spielberg, Ian, in a way.
Yeah.
Joe Dante. I fucking love Joe Dante.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
That's the director.
That's the director.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, got a hefty runtime going on this one, so we're gonna wrap this episode up. But thank you guys so much for supporting the pod. Thank you for being Patreon supporters. Thanks for hanging in the Discord. I really appreciate you guys so much, and thank you guys for participating in this episode. It was so much fun to hang out with all you guys and make it like an episode with you guys too. So
Thank you.
We love you all. Thank you so much for the support.
Yeah. Everything Chris said, but like more sincere.
So
and
again,
whatnot.
you want to one up me with your fucking bullshit.
It's not a one up. It's just I'm more.
Okay.
sincere
All right. Well,
than you are.
then do a more sincere one. If you
Chris,
like I did mine. So I thanked them. So now you do your more sincere version. Ready and go.
Thank you for watching. If I could donate a heart if you needed it, I would do that. I would donate all of my limbs to you just to make sure that you could, eat a 5-star steak. I don't even need to eat food or live in an apartment like Chris.
Okay. Well,
I just like, I appreciate you much more than Chris is the main point.
Okay. Well,
Fair.
well done, Alex. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We're gonna hop up into the top channel and end the show. Thank you, family.
Goodbye.
Later, toads. Ugh, what a bunch of fucking assholes.
God, I hate that.
That was hellish dealing with those peasants for so long. God. Okay.
I'm legit tired as fuck.
Me too. I'm gonna need a nap after this one. All right. Well, thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Thank you for supporting. Shout out to the Blood Relatives. Shout out to everybody in the episode. $5 a month on Patreon. Support the pod. All that good stuff. Next week we'll be talking about. I won't say. You know what? I'll fucking not say it because Josh is looking at me with hate eyes right now. He's like, "Don't fucking say it."
No, it's the most obvious pick in the world. So
Yep.
you fuckers know what it is.
All right. See you next week. Later,
You know the
toads.
goddamn deal.
Bye.
B.